I don't know, Ty.
What?
Huh?
What?
Why?
What don't you know?
Have you talked to Kiefer?
Have I talked to you?
Shouldn't you be?
Yeah, I will. Did you talk to Kira? How'd that go?
He said he wants to talk to you, see where your head's at.
Where's his at? Where's his head at?
He says it just has to be unanimous, whatever we do.
So what do you want to do?
We're giving Tara a huge fucking advantage, and it makes me sick. I know I can't be playing with that way. I get nervous, Ty, to be straight with you, that it's Kiefer and Tara and you and Brayden next week, and I'm voting out my Brayden or my Tara, you know? It is so obvious how close you two are, so it worries me. And I see how he's easily made you sway, but rightly so, because I understand too.
What do you mean made me sway?
Away from the three.
Why do you think I've swayed?
Well, but I mean, both of us considering.
Considering what?
What we've been talking about. Stop playing dumb. Have a conversation with me.
Yes, but like, what are you saying I'm swaying? I'm obviously considering options.
Considering both of us, that's what I mean. But it's coming from Brayden.
What's coming from Brayden? That I'm...
Like his pitch.
Okay. So what's the issue? We don't have to do it.
I know we don't have to do it. We have to talk about it, though. And I don't want to just hand him $100,000.
How do we win if he's still here?
Hmm?
We could win if he's still here.
I know.
We could win if he's gone.
I know.
It's just that, on one hand, this is the biggest move ever done. None of us wouldn't standing next to him.
So when do we get our chance?
He's not taking me over. He's not taking me over you. It's not realistic.
He's not taking you over me?
I don't think so. But maybe.
I don't know that either. I have no fucking clue. You might even take Kiefer. No, he'll just take us three. He's the most loyal person in this fucking house.
I don't know. It's hard for me. Because I have a hard time voting him out. It makes me sick.
It makes me ill. Absolutely disgusted. And he's getting an inkling something's going on.
Of course he is.
He's getting nervous, but like, of course you're on the block. You think he's looking at anything and everything. And now I don't know what's going on with Brayden and Tara out of nowhere.
I don't know either. Maybe we're just being paranoid. Who knows? It's getting to the point now, though. If you want to win the game, you have to start winning. To try to be making deals and trying to ensure things are happening. So we're a little bit past that now. In both scenarios, I have you. I have your back no matter what. No matter what happens.
You're my number one.
You're mine too. No matter what happens.
Me too.
The thing is that I don't know how we win the game if he's here. But if he's here, we probably do go to Final 3. Probably.
If he's here?
Yeah. That means one of us
If he's not here, that is what Kiefer said. It's a little bit more of a fight.
But if he's...
But I would almost guarantee that you and I win on Thursday if he's not here.
Yeah. I know.
And I would still fight for Tara to go next week. Next.
If you had to vote today, what would you do?
I actually can't even answer that question. I have no fucking clue. Like, I am right in the middle. I don't want to give Tara the satisfaction.
This isn't about Tara.
She gets the move. She's way above Kiefer.
And then
she's the biggest target in this house.
Which is good.
Which is wonderful.
She doesn't get the move and she's not standing in final two. That's the thing. You or I could get the move. Remember that. You only get the move. The move only matters if you're there to claim it at the end. If you're not there, it's up for grabs. She only put him on the block. She doesn't have a vote. She's not really making any move. She's saying, you guys figure it out.
Yeah.
What's best for your game? The reality is we could go to final three, but then one of us is not getting money.
I know.
And if that feels good to you, then sure.
Well, I mean, we
One of
still
us
need to
might.
bank on ourselves. One of us could win that final three, and I take you. There's my cut and Jed.
One of us three is not getting money in a final three.
Pretty big gamble, yeah. It's a pretty big gamble. I'd just be so mad if we got him out, Jed out, and one of us were to follow him next week.
I know.
It's super possible.
I know.
But
We gotta bet on ourselves one way or another. It's whether we want to do it now or later.
I know, and when's later? There's 2 weeks left in the fucking game. What would you do right now?
If that was who? That was me?
Just give it to me straight.
Maybe I'd keep.
Tell me why.
Why? For purely emotional reasons.
It's so emotional. I imagine him leaving. Voting it, saying his name that I was disgusting. I imagine him leaving, and I can't even gather in the living room for a final five hug. I wouldn't even want to. I'd be so emotional. But then I remember coming in this game being I'm awesome for this game because I'm not emotional. I mean, none of us obviously had any fucking clue it'd be like this hard.
If I'm talking from a purely game standpoint, just gotta go.
I know.
We didn't put him in this position.
And what?
We didn't put him in this position.
And he sits in jury for 2 weeks. And he votes for, if one of us is sitting in final two, we have him.
There's a good chance one of us will be.
From a human being standpoint,
It's hard because part of you is did you come here to be humanitarian, or did you come here to win?
huh?
So part of it's did you come here to be humanitarian, or did you come here to win?
I think he would hate Kiefer over us
Hmm?
more. I think he'd be more pissed at Kiefer than us.
Why?
Because Kiefer promised on family, and he keeps bringing it up over and over and over again. It's just disgusting that he took me off the block, and now I'm voting him out. It's literally disgusting. Again, in a human view. Game view, pretty cutthroat.
What was everybody's advice? What was everybody's advice in the audiobook?
I know.
But
And those are people who aren't here anymore who fucking wish that they were.
the reality is we could just keep him and ride off into the sunset. But I don't know.
Who do you put up next week if Jed's gone? And you win?
Tara.
And Brayden? And Kiefer? me.
No, not you. Maybe Tara or Brayden. Tara and Brayden, sorry. I don't know if I put up Kiefer. I just think I can beat Kiefer in anything physical, even if there's memory in it. He might be quicker on his memory, but I've been known to challenge Kiefer on his memory. So I'm not.
I don't think Kiefer's as good as he comes across. He makes a lot of shit up too.
Yeah, he's just.
I think he's just like confident.
He's very confident, right? He makes us think that he's going to win all the time. He talks a big game.
He talks a huge game. I've caught him in a bunch of like made up shit. I'm like, that did not happen.
I know. To be honest with you, I'm not really scared of anybody. Tara's my target. I'll put Brayden or Kiefer. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I just have to win. That's how I'm seeing it. I win, make sure we're good. We get to final. We get to final 3. The problem is if I win the HOH, I can't play in the 4. I need that veto.
That's the scariest one.
But you're playing against 3 people.
So what happens if you go into final 4 but can't play HOH? So let's just say it's you, Brayden, Kiefer.
In the veto?
HOH, because I can't play.
So you're the HOH?
Like I was final 5 HOH.
Yeah. Someone goes
Tara
home.
went home, so it's like you, Brayden, and Kiefer who play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Winner uses
They
veto.
put up those 2, pretty much whoever wins the veto.
The veto, the nominees don't matter anymore.
This is disgusting.
We knew it would come to this.
I don't know. I didn't think it was final 6.
I mean, no, it didn't have to be here. It would have been later, and later's harder.
I know. I think on like a personal level too, it's like this whole game, all we've been saying is like none of us can get taken out by Tara. And it's like we're doing that to him. We're taking him out when he like literally put his life on the line for me and you.
So let's keep him.
I know. That's so emotional though.
You know?
He knows. I know he knows.
He knows what?
That the talks are being had. I know he knows. He's like, what's going on? Just tell me. I was like, nothing. Like, everyone's just chatting, obviously. He's like, what's Brayden's pitch? I told him.
Brayden hasn't pitched to me.
No, I know. Brayden's pitch is just like, you're handing him $100,000. Beth, your game is wiped. Everything you've ever done is wiped out because of Jed.
It looks like he saved you. And carried you. It does. It's not pretty. Even if you're standing next to someone else, they could say that. That's what makes me... That's what's crazy about it. Unless you make big... You're gonna have to make a big move down the stretch that he's not really involved with if you want to win the game.
I wish I could just like guarantee or believe in myself more that I could really win and later cut him then. Because then it legitimately is one of our moves. You know? It's way more fucking badass. This, we're just, Tara, sure. Take it. She goes home next week. He's just not here. I wish I could just like guarantee it. Like, yeah, I'll cut him later. I'll cut him later. Then it's literally our move. That's why I hate this shit. It's like, give it to Tara, we vote her out next week. Cool. There's nothing to do with us.
What, this move? It is, but it's all us. We're all, our alliance, we're the voters. It's all in our hands what we do.
No one knows that we're with Kiefer, but...
Huh?
No one knows that we're with Kiefer.
I know, but in the end they would. This is our move.
Yeah.
Brayden is dangerous too. Let's not forget.
Sorry?
Brayden is dangerous too.
It's very dangerous. Now I just lied to him all week. I got some damage control to do there.
And he's dangerous in the sense that anybody who wins will want to take him.
Because now we all got shit going on. Kiefer's resume, Tara just got jet out. You've never hit the fucking block and you've been in a trio. My V move in the trio. We've all got shit. Braden has now gotten out of what Jed said was so smart.
You're right.
That's huge. But still, it's not as big.
It's not. But he gets a win late game. He could win the game. He wins the last HOH and brings somebody after saying I escaped this whole game and then won when it counted. That's what Paris did. And was popular with everybody and more liked than everybody.
I know, but she also won because she manipulated every vote. Braden's been sitting. He's voted with the pack. We've manipulated every single vote.
It depends who he's standing beside, though.
Huh?
Depends who he's standing. He could have a good argument.
I know.
And the jury, everybody in there likes him. Everybody's favorite.
Fucking hope this isn't a popularity contest later.
Huh?
I fucking hope this isn't a popularity
I know,
contest
but
later.
you know it matters.
Oh yeah. It's also why he's dangerous, Jed.
Yes, everybody
It's been
likes
a wonderful game and everybody loves him. Not everyone likes me in there right now. V and Tina.
And if Tara's in there too,
Oh.
it's not looking good for you. And if Kiefer's in there, yeah. You want to stand next to Jed with those people in there. All his friends.
It's hard to hang out with him right now. I know I have to.
What are you saying to him?
We're being normal. We're just talking about shit. We're sitting in silence, and then every once in a while, I can tell he's stressed as fuck. And every once in a while, why won't anyone hang out with me? Like, why is everyone hanging out with Braden? And I'm like, I know, it looks actually sketchy as fuck.
Does it though?
That's the way this game works. You hang out with Braden. But I keep just being like, I think it's because he's going home.
I don't think things are that different though. I think things just seem magnified when your situation changes.
So I said, I'm like,
The reality
we
is,
always hang out by
you
ourselves.
guys had a lot of alone time prior to this,
Yeah.
and there's less people here. So I know it comes off as a certain way.
I know. I feel like I should probably be kissing ass more. It's just hard.
Kissing ass who to him?
Tara, him. Him, I guess. I could see a winning HOH and sending me out of here.
Ooh.
That's another reason why I'm kind of sketched, Braden.
You think he sent you out of here?
I just lied to him all week.
About what?
Everything. Especially he was just like, why wouldn't you tell me I was going up? We've been straight for each other. We've been straight with each other this whole fucking game. You obviously knew Judd was using it on you. I was like, I know, but it literally wasn't like confirmed until before the hot tub. These were the options. I told him the truth about that.
You think he's cheesed at you?
Yeah. He's acting like it. But I can also see he's probably not coming around me because I'm with Jed. I should go chat with him in the event that he stays.
Mm-hmm.
You have sway on him too, though, right?
Maybe a bit. Probably. But it's us over everything. You need to know that. Has to be.
It has to be time.
If he leaves, we're the last two in the sauce.
It's so scary. It's so sad that we've been doing this all season. Makes me emotional.
I know. I know. We can ride to the end.
I know we can. You know, it would be an awesome feeling. And there is still the chance that if you win and you look at me and say, Beth, this is our time, we cut him. Or I win and say, Ty, this is it. And we cut him. There still is that chance. We're betting on that Jed wins everything from here on out. And that is likely too.
It's not that we're betting on it. We're
But
just
remember, like, Jed didn't win an HOH until day 40 fucking 3.
We're just saying to get him out at a later time will be very difficult. I'm not saying he's going to win.
I think this is worse. This is the worst of the worst.
So let's keep him.
Huh?
We can.
Let's not talk about it.
You gonna be okay?
If we send him out?
Hmm?
If we send him out? If we send him home?
Are you gonna be okay in general?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been faking it for 53 days. I keep doing it. It's been me and you, babe, from the start.
You know? And it'll be us till then. That's how it usually works.
I mean, it was organic as fuck.
I know.
I hope you know I would bring you over him. I hope you believe me.
For some weird reason I do.
I would.
And I hope you believe me too. Same.
I do believe you.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense. I don't need to have this showman sitting in the final 2 bullshit. I don't need that.
I believe you.
And you know what me and Jed have? It's because I actually like the guy. It's not like a strategy I'm using him. He'll take me to final 2. Like, none of that.
I know.
That's why I'm even having this conversation with you right now about.
I know.
That's also why it's so hard.
I know.
You know, and then obviously you guys, you have your thing. We'll be okay, no matter what. We'll be okay.
Either way, we'll be fine. Just that one move is very cutthroat. That it would be very cutthroat to do something like that.
Cutthroat?
It would break my heart.
It already is. Keith's gonna.
What does Keith want?
Keith's pretty much saying, like, we're handing him a check if we keep him. Keith said, either making Jed look like the biggest idiot in front of Canada ever, or making us 3 look like the biggest idiots in front of Canada.
He's right.
But that is absolutely, that's just not believing in ourselves at all. That's another thing to it.
I see where he's coming from. Like, it's a good argument. Like, it is. But the problem with this game is, if you play it the same way the whole way through, you end up going home.
With what?
If you play this game the same way the whole way through it, you end up going home. It goes from... How did that happen? The game goes from alliance-based to individual. And in reality, at that point, where it shifts to individual, everybody's gonna do what's best for them.
I know.
Individually. Keith from HOH, I don't know what the fuck he does. I know we also want Final Four, but I don't know.
I know. I can't believe you did this for me and you.
I can.
Yeah, I can. But it's just.
He loves it.
He loves us both.
That's true. You didn't want to lose one of us.
He's the real deal.
I know. It's crazy that in this game your heart can be a weakness.
Look at us right now.
Your heart can be a weakness.
No matter what happens, Ty, I'm not just voting him out without him knowing, though. Like, we sit down. We did not owe that to V and Kiefer and not to Jed. We tell Jed. Okay? If.
That's fair.
You agree?
Mm-hmm.
But Keith said we should sleep on it.
I agree.
Just know that Jed is panicking.
I can see it in his face, in his body, in his eye.
Me too. I finally got it out of him. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I don't want to say it because I don't want you guys thinking I'm not doubting you, but something's up. He's like, nobody's telling me I'm good. Nobody's talking about Final Fours anymore. Like, no one's doing any of that.
Who does he feel is being fishy? Me? Kiefer?
Oh, me, you, Kiefer. Because, like, it is true. I'm not sitting here being like, stop. You're so fine. Like, I'm not saying that shit because I can't say that shit. I'm just listening. Not being like, and like, it's so much more ruthless talking about final fucking threes and stuff.
So you'd rather him stress all week?
I know.
Because it looks like something's off based on the way he's acting.
But then I just think his block paranoia is coming up. Like what I just said. Why is everyone hanging out with me?
But I sense something's off in everybody. Everybody looks off. Is everything okay?
I know.
The energy's strange in here. Yeah, if you're just sitting there listening to him and being like, nah, you're not confirming that he's good.
Like we haven't been like, I can't believe this has happened. We're going to five. You know, like we've all just been kind of like us three sitting on the couch outside. I was like, this seems fucking weird.
Yeah, he's pitching to us.
He pitched to us.
Multiple times.
Oh, it's so fucked.
Well, one way or another, Wednesday's episode is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 move.
Jed's. Or ours. Oh, man. Why does he have to be such a good dude? I wish he was shitty.
I know. If you cut him in one.
Huh?
If you cut him in one, would you regret it?
If I cut him, would I regret it?
If you cut him and won the money.
I was thinking about that. Just like, is it worth, is money worth, like, literally, because this is, like, deep for him. Like, this is, like, that would be fucked for him. You're embarrassing one person who just saved your game in front of the entire country. I wouldn't be mad if I won and got him out on my HOH. This is just weirdly different, and I don't know why.
Because of emotions. Shitty part is that's a component of the game.
It is a component of the game.
We only think of comps for some reason. We don't think about the other stuff.
What about you?
Cut him and won the 100. Came here to win.
I know.
I cut him and lost. That's what's crazy. Holy shit.
It's still only 1 in 5 chance.
2 in 5 opening money though. It's That's like equally if I kept them and lost. I know my family would be like, are you kidding me?
Me too.
What, so you wanted to make friends? You guys probably would have been friends anyway. Everybody seems to think you get over it. I'm not so sure.
Did you get over it?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
I
think
think like a couple years. Jed is an emotional person.
I know.
That's why I think it's different.
I know.
He says all the time, I didn't come here for like the game. I came here for like this part of it, the alliance. I didn't come here for the 100 grand. I don't need the 100 grand. It was just that. I came here for like the relationship aspect of it all. That's why it's like, it's so much different. Like if this happened to me or you, I'd be like, fuck. That's fucked. I could get over it. I genuinely think I could. I don't think Jed could get over it.
But you would never make that move.
That's the thing.
The roles were reversed. You would have never done that.
I would never take someone else off the block.
Never. And neither would I. Not a chance.
I see where it was coming from. We were so solid with him.
Oh, I know.
Using it, we were like, dude, you're fine. Do it. Like, you know? Maybe I would have been tricked too.
No. You wouldn't have done it. I know you.
Right, I wouldn't have done it.
You wouldn't have done it no matter what. Because
But
you
if someone's gonna use the fucking veto on me,
the difference is, there's a difference between us and him. He's in a different position where we can't compare our situations. You know what I mean?
fuck's sake, stop. We do what each other does. And if this happens, like there's no veering away from each other. Like,
Do you have the stomach to do either?
I know. Oh, to cut him later?
No. Do you have the stomach to cut him now or cut him later? You have the stomach to do both options. That's what I'm asking.
Do you?
Yeah. It sucks. It really does. I don't know, but
It more than sucks. It's so emotional. It's so disgusting. He took me off the block to save you
or you.
and me. And now we're voting him out.
It's a game.
It's so gross. It's so dirty. It's so dirty.
I know.
It's so dirty. Do we even deserve the money after that? Or do we deserve it more?
The fact that we had to do it and put up with that emotional stress.
Yeah, give me the money I need to pay for a psychiatrist.
Yeah, I would need therapy too. What would my family say?
Huh?
I just think, what would my family say?
Me too.
What would Ashley
Or, I know I keep saying that. Being like, dude, you were literally in the best alliance of all time. Chill. Or is she like, fucking roll. Let's do this thing. I don't know if she's like, you can win stuff. Just relax. I also know she can't stand Tara.
Here's the thing, though. There's one option where we're giving ourselves one chance to leave.
After this? Unless we go to final 3 and take each other. That's it. But that's a huge bet, dude.
It's a one-move game. He's gone. We lose. He still get, one of us can still, only one of us can go at a time. One of us can still get to one at a time.
If what?
If we lose the next stage, if both of us don't win, we don't both go out. You see what I'm saying? We could still win the game.
Alone? Like individually?
Yeah. With multiple.
That's because the craziest part is if Jet stays, we're almost guaranteed final 3. I would literally say that the sauce is going to final 3 if we keep Jet tomorrow. I would almost bet my life on it.
But then we'd have to beat him in final 3.
Huh?
But then we'd have to beat him in final 3.
That's the thing, and then that's where you cut him. And either I bring you and you don't get any sweet moves, or you bring me and I don't get any sweet moves. Keith really wants to talk to you. And he wants it to be unanimous no matter fucking what we do. Because it's literally not fair for 2 people to vote out Jed and 1 person to vote out Brayden and get that good jury vote, you know? We do it together, we don't do it at all.
I agree.
This isn't the time for rogue votes.
It's not.